3 ways to show more authenticity with your audience. Welcome back to another episode of Millennial Mindset. We're your hosts. I'm Dalton.
I'm Bryan. Dalton, what are you wearing on your head?
What do you mean?
What is that?
On my head? You mean the headphones?
Anyways, you guys will find out. Let's get right into it.
So on this video, we're going to be talking about the 3 ways, or we're going to show you 3 ways that you can be more authentic with your audience. So let's get right into it. Number 1.
Hey, Dalton, I heard you're a personal trainer. I'm looking to start a new strength journey. Can you help me?
Of course I can. Have you seen these muscles? I was born with these muscles. That's exactly why you need to sign up for my program, because I know exactly how to get them.
So you guys just saw our first skit, and tonight we are going to be doing 3 skits of what not to do. And then we're going to be talking about what to do and the correct way, in our opinion, on how we should go about doing these things.
So the first one was vulnerability. In order to be more authentic with your audience, you have to show your vulnerability, meaning you have to show your past mistakes, because your audience wants to see that you were once in their position.
People want to work with and be friends with who they can connect with. You know, as you saw in the skit, Dalton was trying to be Mr. Know-It-All. So why would I take his advice if he already knows it all? If he connected with me more, if he was more on my level, showing that he was once in my shoes, and if he just gave me some of his great advice and I can get those goals, I'd be more inclined to follow his advice.
And one way to build rapport with somebody is to show your vulnerability. You should connect with them. That's how you connect with them, is to relate to them on that level.
And nobody's perfect. I think that's the biggest reason. Nobody's perfect. So why act like you live in this perfect world? Because nobody's going to be able to connect with that. So it's like you said, if you show that you are human, you show your vulnerable side, I feel like you're going to have a lot more success with helping others, creating better relationships and long-lasting relationships.
And when you show that you've been through those past mistakes as well, it shows that you understand them. And when you understand them, that's when people can now connect with you.
On to example number 2 of what not to do.
What is up, Instagram, everybody? Just bought my new Lamborghini, rolling in my new mansion. Gonna catch my private jet, fly to Vegas, go dump $2 million on the casinos, because that's what we do, baby. Woo! All right, so number 2 is don't be somebody that you're not.
And that was actually a really funny skit. Hopefully you guys like that skit as well. That was a great example. If you did, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. But I feel like that does work to raise your followers pretty quickly. But I feel like for long-term success, that's not going to work. Especially if you're not telling the truth. I'm always a big believer in the truth will prevail. So if you're acting like somebody you're not, eventually it's going to catch up to you.
Yeah. People are going to see right through it eventually. The best way to show authenticity is just be your true self. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. Don't try to act like you have more money than you have, more possessions than you have. Just be your true self. Just tell the honest truth.
And honesty is the best policy. I will repeat that. Honesty is the best policy, and you will go so much further in life if you just tell the truth and you are your authentic 100% self.
That's right. Write that one down. Honesty is the best policy.
We are on to skit number 3. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these. We are changing up our podcast. We want to make it a little more enjoyable. If you guys have any ideas for future podcasts, if you like this, put it in the comments below. On to skit 3. Hey, Dalton, I'm trying to work on my physique from a nutrition standpoint.
Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Just listen to me. Listen to what I have to say. I know what I'm doing.
But from a nutrition standpoint.
No. Listen to me.
Hey, man, why you gotta be so rude? Why you keep cutting me off? I was trying to ask a good question.
That's right, guys. Number 3 is add value and be curious to others. Show empathy towards others. Don't want to not listen to people.
I said this on our last episode. Well, on one of our last episodes, I talked about how there's a reason why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. There's a reason for that. We need to be better listeners. We all can be better listeners. The best people in this world, the most successful people, the most knowledgeable people are typically the best listeners.
And a really good book, it's called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And one of the most important principles in that book is to be curious towards other people. Anytime you're talking to people, especially in sales, you want to be curious. Like in a conversation, you want to be curious to others and try to understand them.
And it's impossible to truly help other people and bring value to their lives if you just keep over talking them. If you're not hearing them out and trying to see what they need in order for you to help them, you're never going to help them.
Right.
And you're never going to connect to people. You're never going to make the world a better place if you just keep talking and talking and talking. So the best way you can bring value is just to listen, ask questions, see where they're trying to go. And we've talked about this many of times. Life is not only about trying to achieve your dreams and desires, but along the way, help as many people try to achieve their dreams and desires as well. And the best way to do that is to listen, clearly listen, and try to bring as much value to others as much as possible.
And that's why we encourage you to leave comments in our videos, because we want to get your guys' opinion. We're curious what you guys think. We want you to give us feedback when we do live videos, comment, ask questions, because we want to know what you guys are thinking. And that's very important to us.
So hopefully everybody liked our new podcast tonight, and hopefully you liked the little skits that we did do. And for all of our subscribers, thank you so much. Dalton and I both have a ton of gratitude. And if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for watching us, and hopefully we brought you some positivity in your life. And if you liked our content, please don't hesitate to like, share, or comment. And on that note, am I missing anything, Dalton?
Smash that like button. This is Millennial Mindset, Health, Wealth, Relationships.
We'll catch you guys on that next episode. Stay tuned.